Okay, so this is going to be an update and it's long overdue because I was on YouTube and I came across this channel, or her name is Akina Mane, and she was talking about her hair loss and how it devastated her. And it's been 4 years of her growing her hair natural. And I don't know her whole story because her hair was already falling out because of the medication that she was taking because it was so strong. And so at the end of the video, she cut the rest of her hair out. And so I posted a comment and it got me to thinking that I haven't done my own um, update since I lost my hair, since it started growing back. And I went to the videos that I had uploaded previously to look at them, and I saw like it's been 3 years and it's crazy. And so I didn't want to post anything on her page that said like it's just hair or anything, because I get it, you know. I had what I perceived to myself long hair for a really long time, and it wasn't until I got sick that I had to deal with hair loss. And I lost it within, I don't know, 3 days. It was just all falling out. And so anyways, I'm gonna show you guys just a quick photo book that I had made when I was done with my treatments, and the progression of my hair and what was happening. And I was happy when my hair started growing back. Now I know that some people have alopecia, or some people have different things going on where it makes it hard for them to grow their hair, or maybe it's just not going to come back, or it's going to come back thin. I'm not really sure, but I will say this. Anytime you lose your hair, it's a traumatic situation because you have had your hair your whole life. And it's a part of you, women, it's a part of us. We change our hair all the time. Some people color it, and it's just a part of us. And then for me, the scary thing was like, what was I gonna look like without hair? I have like a round face, my face too big, is it too chubby, is my head, lopsided? Like, I don't really know. And you have a lot of personal insecurities about it. So it's not just hair. Everybody deals with it in a certain way, and I decided to let it just fall out naturally instead of shaving it off, which to me I felt was therapeutic, because I saw myself going through those changes. I'm losing all of my eyebrows, my eyelashes, all the hair on my body, just everything gone. And it just becomes your everyday. It's hard initially, but it becomes your everyday. So anyways, in December of 2016 is when I had my last radiation treatment. So I had chemo treatments and I had radiation. So after that, my hair didn't start growing back until January. So in December 2016 was my last radiation treatment. And then in January 2017 is when I started to feel some peach fuzz on my hair, and my husband thought it was crazy. I was just like rubbing my head, and I'm like, I feel something on my head, I feel something, you just paranoid. And I was like, no, I feel something, okay? So anyways, from January of 2017 to June of 2017, I wasn't taking like any, hair pills, no nothing. I just was just wearing a wig because I still wasn't comfortable with having my head out. And that was it, And so in January, so 17, I'm going to take this out of here so you guys can see it without the glare. So this was, I started to get some hair, okay? So yeah, so I probably started getting a peach fuzz in the end of December then. So my treatment should have been at the beginning. So I started getting like the little peach fuzz. So I was happy, okay? I took that picture. My husband was like, you are so silly. It was just like a little boy, like peachy fuzz on my head or whatever. And then in February, I washed my hair. So this is how much hair I had, okay? I mean, you could still see my scalp, and you could see, you know, it was very thin, like baby hair, you know. But I didn't care. I was happy. Okay, I had like some little, you know, thin hair, and you know, I washed it. I was just happy to have something on my head. Even at that time, I wasn't comfortable. I still wore a wig to work. When I was at home, you know, I just had it out. Okay. Then in March, so my hair is growing. I'm not doing anything to it. I'm not taking pills. I'm not doing anything except washing it, because I was just happy to have something on top of my head. This was me in March. As you can see, I'm starting to get, you know, more hair, you know, up there. And it was still really fine. I mean, it felt like baby hair. You know, I had hair, was really thin, but it just felt like really silky baby hair. I didn't have to do anything to it. Just spritz it with a little bit of water, put a little bit of cream, and just swoop it to the side or something. And then have to use a brush. I didn't have to really do anything to it. That was it. Didn't do anything. Okay. So then in April, I started growing a little bit more to it. Started curling up, like rolling up like that. Still not putting anything in except water, a little cream. That was it. Okay. So I was doing, so this was April 4th. Okay. And I have it all in this little book. I just, in this little photo thing, but the glare, you know, it messes it up. Okay. So then in May is when someone on Facebook, or I responded to an ad of like, you know, do you want to grow your hair? So like when I got to May, you know, I was like probably feeling myself a little bit. And so I signed up with this lady. I'm not going to say, because this is like not a plug for the company or anything like that. But I signed up to start selling this product, but I was going to take the product too. But I signed up because I wanted to get the discount. And I knew I was going to be taking the product to help my hair grow. And so I signed up. And then she made these little invitations for me. So I'm going to cover that because that's my address and stuff. But she took my picture, and this was in May. And so this is what my hair looked like in May. So I hadn't started taking the product yet, but this is in May. So you see my hair is growing. I could swoop it down, comb it over a little bit, so put a little bit of gel. That's what was happening around in May. So once June started, I started taking these products to grow my hair. Okay. Now I'm not with that company anymore. I still recommend the products. I'm not with the company anymore, but I took those products for 3 months, from June, July, August, and I noticed when I started taking them that my hair started growing. Now my sister was skeptical about it, but one of my YouTube videos, you will see me like pull my hair and take a measuring tape, measure how much hair growth I had. So I would be like in the mirror really close, looking at my scalp, looking at just everything. Texture of my hair was still the same. It was still really silky. I couldn't grip it. I couldn't grab it. So I just, you know, wet it, put the cream, and just let it do what it do. Okay. So this was the beginning of June. So I'm just now starting to take the pills, but you can see that my hair is a little more. So we're still in 2017, okay? Now we get to July, and I've been taking the pills for about a month. Let me leave this picture out so you can see them side by side. So this is July, okay? And this is June, okay? So you can see that my hair is growing more, okay? There we go. And side by side. There you go. All right. So that's how I've been taking a month. So after a month, then my sister was like, okay. But I was already saying that like at 2 weeks. I was like, nah, it's working. It's working. She was like, it's not working. I'm like, okay, you know, and I probably was just excited. You know, we're still in July. So this was, you know, from January, I got the peach fuzz all the way to July. And so I started off January here, and now I'm in July, well, this is June, that's 6 months, but here's July, you know? So I was super excited. I was just happy. And then, okay, so I just did like a little collection of June, July, August. So I got, once it started growing, like what do you want to do to check your length? You want to straighten it? Blow dried out my hair. I looked crazy. So here was June, there was July, and there was August. I blow dried it out because I wanted to see like how much hair growth was actually happening. So we're still in 2017. We haven't moved out of it yet, okay? Now, I had to go on my Snapchat because I really didn't, at a certain point, I wasn't taking like as many pictures as I was before. So that was me. I blew dried my hair. This was September. Okay, so September. So there was August. And then there was September. Okay. Started putting the stuff back in my hair again because that blow dry thing looked crazy. It was like nothing I could really do. And then here's October. Okay. And I have my hand there because that's just the product and I was just showing it off. So that was me, okay? So I like just had took braids out of my hair, which is why I look crazy right there. But I have my hair braided, but the braids were not staying. This was October and the braids kept slipping out of my head. So they wouldn't stay. The braids wouldn't stay in my head. And so that was October 2017, and now we're in February 2020, so 17, 18, so 3 years. So, okay, so 3 years later. So this is where we are 3 years later. I will say that, oh, I have one more picture. This was November 2017. You can see I tried to take it in the bathroom. I had straightened my hair. You can see it was like on my neck. That was November 3rd, 2017. Okay. So I will say that, some people might be skeptical of the pills, I feel like, what did I have to lose? I already had taken these chemicals and I had all these other foreign things in my body that made my hair fall out. So what did I have to lose with that? And I switched over from using like certain types of shampoo, like sulfate-free shampoo, obviously, or co-washing. Started doing that, using less products on my hair, just trying to be as natural as I could be. But as far as like the what you feel, mentally, what you're going through, it's a struggle because you basically just want to be seen as normal. You don't want people to know your hair is falling out. You don't want people to look at you crazy and ask a lot of questions and stuff. And also, one of the other things is, I don't know about the lady that her hair was falling out, but one thing I noticed that when you don't have hair, everything is very sensitive to your scalp. Any change in the weather, even if you would wear like a wig or a hat or anything and cover it up, it's sensitive. I'm sorry. I need to plug my phone in. Sorry, you guys. That's not how I start that. It's sensitive to your scalp. So your scalp is very sensitive because you don't have any hair. And so, when it's cold outside, like your head's really cold, or just when it's hot and it's sweaty, and it's a lot of different things you have to adjust to, but you start to learn to, love the other things about yourself, either whether it's your face, whether it's, how you dress, your fashion. And one thing that I got really good at, I personally feel, is like when I did go out, like if I was gonna wear a hat or if I was gonna wear a hair piece, I would like, do a scarf, and I would just have like hair pieces where it's like partial, a little bit of hair hanging out, and I would put stuff inside of the scarf just to fill it up so that, it seemed like I have hair. But it's an adjustment, But I would just say that you can get over it. You know, it's more mental than anything, because like my mom would always like tell me, you know, you're still beautiful, and you know, just having like a lot of people around you that love and support you and that tell you like positive things about yourself, so that you're not just only looking at yourself and saying like, I don't have any hair, you know. But it will pass. You know, even for the people that have alopecia, you know, there's so many options that are available if you desire to have hair on your head. There's some people that just say, I don't even care, I'm just going to shave it off, I'm just going to be bald, and I'm going to be happy about that. But sometimes even if you are bald, you still just may like wake up one day and be like, you know what, I want to have straight hair, I want to have braids, or I want to have this, or I want to have that, you know. Once I got a tiny little bit of hair on my head, you know, when I got to a stage where I was comfortable, you can see in the pictures, like I just like didn't wear a wig because I was tired of wearing a wig, you know, and the wig, it just wasn't me. It didn't feel like me. Now there's some people that they want to put the wig on, you know, so it's just different for every person, you know, and I can't really judge anybody's journey on how they deal with it and what they do, because it's an individual journey to what you want to do, you know. I'll show you guys close-ups of my hair now. This is, I guess, 3 years of hair growth. It's a long time, you know. I didn't even really think about it, and I kept thinking like, oh, when's my hair gonna get to this level and this level and this level and this level, and now it's to the point now where like I just don't even think about it anymore. I braided all of my hair up just because after not having hair for so long and then having hair, like I just don't want to straighten it anymore, and I just want something easy, you know. This is easy. I do rebraid this about every 3 months. I rebraid it, and I touch it up around the edges because, you know, it unravels, you know, it's just my hair, it does what it does. So I just braided my natural hair really small, and you guys can see, and I just let the ends do what they do. They get wet and they curl up, and I just let them be. But it's, you know, it's pretty full, as you guys see the back, you know. And I've straightened my hair, you know. Sometimes I'm just a girl, I just want to do something different with my hair, and I'll just take this and, you know, take a flat iron and straighten it or whatever sometimes, but try not to do it too often. And that's really it, you know. It's, you know, it's just hair, you know, and I hate to say that, because for someone that wants, you know, their hair to grow, if they have short hair, if they have curly hair, they want straight hair. If you have straight hair, you want curly hair. Like, everybody wants something different, you know. But it's a journey, and just keep surrounding yourself with people that are positive, people that you know, love you, care for you, and just gonna encourage and support you through whatever you want to do. Okay, so this is, you know, my 3-year update, and if you have questions, drop them, you know, below. I'll answer them. If you have questions about my treatments and all the other stuff, I have the videos that I did 3 years ago about that, so I really wasn't trying to talk about any of those things. But I just was compelled to do this video because I haven't done an update about my hair. And I also, when I watched her video, it was very sad, you know. It was emotional, and I felt it. I felt, you know, how she felt, like, you know, it was just traumatizing, you know, how mine came out. You know, I was just taking a shower and washing my hair because it was dirty, and it just started falling out, like, you know, and I just stopped washing it because the more I washed it, the more it fell out. But when it was falling out, it felt good though. So I can't, you know, my experience is different than somebody else's, because the medication that they gave, it was affecting all my nerves and everything. So, you know, my hair was just something that was irritating me, you know, like anything rubbing against my skin was irritating me. So when it started coming out, that mess felt good as I don't know what. But the traumatizing part was then seeing myself in the mirror being like, I look different. You know, you can't even simulate what you are going to look like, you know, and how that's going to make you feel inside. But you are still the same person. you're still a beautiful person. And there was one thing that I did do, and I would recommend this to someone that was losing their hair, is that if you're losing it, shaved it, however you decided to, go through the process, is to get dressed up and put on full makeup and just take selfies, take pictures of yourself. And it's weird, just being able to see yourself like that, because it just gives you a different, like, you accentuating the positive. Not saying that being bald is not a positive thing, but when you do that, like, you're looking at yourself completely. You're not just only zeroing in and focusing on the hair that's not there. You see your face, you see your eyes, you see your lips, you see your skin, you see everything about you. And yes, you do see that you are bald, but ironically, it does not affect you the same way. And after I took that picture of myself with my makeup, like, I posted it on my Facebook page. It was like my profile picture. And I was surprised that I did that, because honestly, like, I had not shared that, with my family and close friends, yes. But, I had not shared that. People have millions of followers, not millions, but hundreds or whatever, and you don't know all of them personally. Some of them you may talk to sometimes, or some may be, high school, childhood, college friends or whatever. But when I took that picture, I was comfortable enough to post that, bald head and all, with not no long, not no long explanation of this and that. I just posted it because I thought it was beautiful. I thought I looked beautiful in that picture. So that's the only thing that I would recommend for someone going through that, to see the beauty in how you look, not to cover it up. And only when it's time for you to do that, because I'm gonna say, like, when I was bald, like, I never went outside of, like, no one outside of my family never seen me bald. Like, my immediate family, yes. When I was at home, yes. When I was around my mother, yes. But outside of that, no. Not even my close friends. So for me to post that picture with my makeup and just, like, no, all the hair gone, like, that was a big deal. For me it was. So I got to that point. If you never get to that point, it's okay too. So anyways, that is the update. Try not to make this too long. Like I said, if you have questions, drop them. I will answer them. And just be encouraged. This too shall pass. I used to watch videos of people and think, like, damn, like, 3 years, that's a long time. I will never get there, this, that, and the other. I should just be, and technically I should be happy that I'm here 3 years later, that I went through that, and that I'm here to even make another video to talk about that. So yeah, that's awesome. Your health is the most important thing, and everything else, is what we have to deal with emotionally and personally. It's cosmetics. It's what's on the outside. It's not what's on the inside. But if you have people in your life that love you, that support you, that care for you, that speak, life into you, whatever your faith may be, those are the things that you need to lean on, and those are the things that's going to pull you through and carry you through every day. It's not always going to be easy. I'm not going to even say that. I'm not even going to just fake the funk on that, because it's not. But, having those people in your life, that helps a lot. So anyways, guys, be encouraged. This is February 2nd, 2020, and this is my update. It's probably going to be my last one, prayerfully. And yeah, send me your questions and anything that you want to know, and I definitely will respond to you.